Welcome, viewer, to Shadows Beyond, a trio of supernatural horrors unveiled. In the shadowy realm where the supernatural intertwines with the mundane, an eerie atmosphere blankets every tale. This realm is not for the faint of heart, as it is populated with stories that unsettle the soul and challenge the bravest of spirits to reconsider the nature of reality itself. The first of these tales whispers of a haunted mansion, shrouded in unnerving legend. Its walls, steeped in a history of sorrow and darkness, have witnessed the passing of countless souls, leaving behind a residue of their former lives. This mansion's past is a tapestry of tragedy and mystery, inviting only the most intrepid to uncover its secrets. The mansion's cursed past is a chilling introduction to its dark history. Previous inhabitants, ensnared by misfortune and despair, seem to have never truly left. Their presence is felt in the cold drafts that wander the halls and the soft sighs that echo in the night, a constant reminder of the mansion's sorrowful legacy. New owners, a young couple enamored with the mansion's grandeur, dismiss the eerie rumors as nothing more than local folklore. Their skepticism is a thin veil over the mansion's grim reality. As they settle in, the couple is about to discover that some tales, especially those whispered in hushed tones, hold more truth than they could ever imagine. Strange noises soon begin to plague their nights, turning their skepticism into terror. Unexplained whispers and footsteps, with no discernible source, weave a tapestry of fear that envelops the couple in a shroud of unease. These disturbing occurrences are but a prelude to the dark secrets that the mansion yearns to reveal. In the heart of the night, the young couple stumbled upon a hidden room behind a dusty bookshelf. This secret chamber was a treasure trove of ancient artifacts, each with its own tale, untouched by time. The air was thick with the scent of old parchment and mystery. As days passed, shadowy figures began to manifest throughout the mansion. These apparitions were not mere tricks of the light, but seemed entwined with the histories of the artifacts. Their presence grew stronger at night, casting a pall of unease over the once peaceful home. One terrifying night, the shadows ceased to lurk in the corners and came to life. The couple watched in horror as these figures surrounded their bed, their whispers growing into an ominous chorus. The darkness felt alive, pressing in with a palpable sense of dread. In desperation, a medium was called to the mansion. With candles flickering in the dim light, she reached out to the spirits. Through her, a vengeful spirit made itself known, revealing its ties to the mansion's past. It spoke of betrayal and a thirst for acknowledgement. The medium advised a ritual to cleanse the house and appease the spirit. With a heavy heart, the couple agreed, hoping to banish the shadows that had invaded their home. The night of the ritual was tense, filled with incantations and the hope for a return to normalcy. In the desperate attempt to reclaim their home from the clutches of darkness, the couple sought the expertise of a seasoned medium. The air thickened with anticipation as the medium prepared to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. Their hope was to communicate with the spirits tormenting their once peaceful abode, seeking a resolution to end the nightly terror. As the seance unfolded under the flicker of candlelight, a formidable presence made itself known. The medium, with a voice trembling with the weight of unseen forces, revealed the source of the unrest. A vengeful spirit, wronged in the past, bound to the mansion. Its anger was palpable, a tempest of unresolved fury from beyond the grave. Determined to restore peace, the couple followed the medium's guidance, performing an intricate ritual designed to appease the spirit. As ancient words filled the air, a sense of calm began to replace the foreboding atmosphere. The ritual, steeped in old magic and heartfelt intentions, sought to offer the spirit the closure it desperately craved. In the days that followed, a serene quietude enveloped the home. The shadows that once danced with malevolent intent now receded into mere memories. Yet, whispers of the past lingered like faint echoes, a reminder of the mansion's storied history. The couple sensed a fragile peace, aware that some remnants of the supernatural might never fully vanish. Despite the calm, The emotional toll of the events left the couple yearning for a fresh start. They decided to leave the mansion, hoping to find solace away from the echoes of its walls. The mansion, with its secrets now quieted, stood empty once more, a silent sentinel awaiting new inhabitants, oblivious to the whispers of its past. The doll's origin was shrouded in mystery, acquired at an old estate sale that boasted a collection of antiques with histories as rich as their price tags. Despite its delicate, worn appearance, the doll's eyes held a depth that seemed almost too knowing, too alive. Upon its arrival in the new home, the doll was initially met with adoration, especially from the daughter. She was drawn to it inexplicably, treating it not just as a toy, but as a treasured companion. The doll was given a place of honor in her room, unaware of the unsettling changes it would soon bring. Objects around the house began to move inexplicably, their disarray initially attributed to forgetfulness. But as the doll's position changed overnight, suspicion grew. It was as if the doll roamed the house, its porcelain face betraying no secrets of the nighttime wanderings it undertook. Family members couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. It was the doll's eyes. They seemed to follow each person, a silent observer to the daily routines of the household. This instilled a growing sense of unease, transforming the once comforting presence of the doll into a source of constant unease. The nighttime became a source of dread for the daughter. Whispers filled her room, faint yet insistent, originating from the doll's direction. She believed it was speaking to her, a notion that seemed outlandish but felt chillingly plausible in the silent, dark hours of the night. The family's home had been plagued by an unsettling presence ever since the antique doll was brought in. Initially, it seemed like mere coincidence that objects began to move on their own, and an eerie feeling lingered in the air. However, the doll's eyes seemed to hold a malevolent glint, watching and following their every move. This unnerving observation marked the beginning of a series of strange events that convinced the family that something far more sinister was at play. As the disturbances grew more frequent and intense, the daughter claimed to hear whispers emanating from the doll at night. These whispers soon morphed into demands, urging her into perilous situations. This alarming development prompted the family to delve into the doll's mysterious past, hoping to find answers. Their research unveiled a dark history. The doll was once owned by a troubled spirit seeking to resolve unfinished business. This revelation shed light on the unnerving occurrences, framing them as the spirit's attempts to communicate its needs. The family realized they were dealing with more than just a haunted doll. They were facing a desperate soul. Determined to sever the connection between the doll and the spirit, the family decided to perform a ritual. With caution and hope, they followed ancient rites meant to appease the spirit. Amidst the ritual, the doll uttered a final whisper, revealing its true desire for peace and resolution, shocking everyone present. The ritual proved successful, and the spirit was finally appeased, leaving the doll silent and the family at peace. Grateful for the quiet that had once again enveloped their home, they made the decision to seal the doll away securely. This act ensured it could no longer become a vessel for restless spirits, protecting future generations from its once malevolent influence. The spirit's final whisper sent chills down the family's spine. In a moment of eerie calm, the doll's eyes seemed to soften as it revealed its longing for peace. This revelation struck a chord with the family, who had only known fear since the doll entered their home. They understood now that the spirit wasn't malevolent by nature, but was simply trapped, yearning for release from its earthly bindings. With newfound determination, the family proceeded with the ritual. They carefully followed each step, their hearts heavy with the hope of granting the spirit its wish. As the last incantation was spoken, a gentle breeze filled the room, and the oppressive atmosphere that had clung to their home lifted. The doll, once a source of dread, now lay inert, its connection to the spirit severed. Peace enveloped the household in the days that followed. Laughter and warmth returned, filling the spaces that whispers and shadows had once claimed. The family could finally breathe, knowing the spirit was at rest and their home was their own once more. The doll, no longer a vessel for the restless dead, became a symbol of their triumph over fear. However, memories of the ordeal lingered. To prevent the doll from becoming a conduit for the supernatural again, the family decided it was best to seal it away. They placed it in a box lined with symbols of protection, ensuring it would no longer harm anyone. The box was stored in a place where the light of day and the laughter of the living could keep the shadows at bay. The doll's new home was a testament to the family's journey through terror to understanding. They had faced the unknown, armed with love and a desire for peace, and emerged victorious. The sealed doll served as a reminder of the thin veil between our world and the next, and of the power of compassion to bridge that divide. As the group ventured into the eerie silence of the abandoned town, a thick, unnatural fog began to roll in with an almost sentient grace. It enveloped the streets and buildings, swallowing the town whole. The friends, initially intrigued by the adventure, found themselves trapped in a blanket of mist, their visibility diminishing by the second. Separated by the dense fog, panic set in as they struggled to locate one another. Calls and shouts were muffled, as if the fog itself was absorbing the sound. Each member wandered aimlessly, the sense of direction lost in the white void. The isolation within the fog felt almost tangible, a barrier not just to sight, but to unity. Amidst the confusion, whispers began to weave through the fog, eerie and disjointed. These were not the voices of friends calling out, but something older, a remnant of the town's past. The whispers seemed to guide, or perhaps lure, the group deeper into the heart of the fog, away from any hope of escape. The group stumbled upon the dark secret of the town, the source of the fog. It was tied to a tragic event, a collective memory that refused to fade. The town, once vibrant, was shrouded in sorrow and regret. This revelation hit them with the weight of forgotten stories, of lives interrupted. Ghostly apparitions began to materialize in the fog, reenacting their final moments. These spirits, trapped in a loop of their last day, offered a glimpse into the town's tragic end. The group, witnessing these echoes of the past, realized they were not just explorers but bearers of the town's legacy, tasked with uncovering the truth. Within the dense fog that blanketed the forgotten town, the group stumbled upon its dark secret. The fog, thick and almost sentient, was not just a natural phenomenon, but a manifestation of a tragic event that had consumed the town, leaving behind an eerie silence and stories untold. Attempting to escape, they realized the fog was more than a barrier. It was a keeper of secrets, unwilling to let go of the past or its visitors. Panic settled in as paths twisted and turned, leading them deeper into the heart of the mystery, rather than out of the enveloping mist. In their search for an exit, they uncovered the truth behind the fog's persistence. Acknowledging the town's tragic history, they found themselves empathizing with the lost souls that had been trapped in a perpetual loop of their last moments. It was this understanding that led them to the key to breaking the curse. Armed with knowledge and a newfound resolve, they performed a ritual in the town's center, the epicenter of the fog's power. As they recited ancient words, the air began to shimmer, and the fog started to thin, revealing glimpses of the town's true form, a ruin locked in time. As the fog cleared, the sun's rays illuminated the remnants of the town, serving as a stark reminder of the tragedy that had occurred. With the curse lifted, the group made a vow to share the story of the town, ensuring that the memories of those lost would never fade into obscurity. This brings us to the end of our trilogy for this evening. We hope you have enjoyed our cautionary tales. If you would like to see more of our horror stories, please like and subscribe to our channel to enjoy more terror tales. For now, sleep well, viewer, and we hope to see you next time.